2, 1, let's go. Hey folks, so check out the first video in this series of my personal growth work that I've been doing with Unleash the Power Within with Tony Robbins. So I just finished the 4-day live event. It was online. And I can honestly say that it did indeed have a transformative effect in my life. I feel like I got what I wanted out of it. I did put a lot of time and effort into it within reason. It was a pretty intense schedule. It was four days, 12-hour days. And I honestly, for me, I just couldn't keep up with, like, you know, getting up at butt crack early in the morning and turning on the computer. Like, plus I still managed to find a way to integrate my life here at Slab City. Yeah, wow, I wanted to visit with my friends. I went to the range. I did a jam session late at night last night, and was so excited to kind of break the solo journey of personal growth work to connect with people. Hydrating. So if I were to summarize, and I'm actually going to do another video. This will be like a 3-video series, maybe more. We'll see how inspiration leads. But first off, I want to say that Tony Robbins isn't for everybody. I'm not trying to push Tony Robbins on you, okay? This is my choice. Everyone has a choice for the path that they choose for personal growth and healing work. This was what I chose. You do you, I'll do me. Sometimes I get naysayers in the comments. That doesn't really help. I'm sorry. Just back off. You don't need to do that. You don't need to prove anything. Okay, please. You know, I graciously address naysayers, unless they're like outrageous. I don't think I've deleted any of the naysayers. Maybe I did. I get to do that, you know, since I am the administrator of my channel. But I want to focus here on what I got out of the event, how I'm feeling. I'm feeling really great. Hey, Captain Krim, yo, glow. I like that. That's cute. Hope to meet you one day, by the way. Hear so many great things, and see you in Discord with Cornelius Van Gogh often when I get a chance to get in there. And then always appreciate your incredible moderation with Cornelius Van Gogh's live streams. Pretty amazing. Thank you for doing that for them. So yeah, I'm feeling more energetic. Yesterday we did really intensive immersive work around 3 limiting beliefs. And I was shocked and surprised in a good way that I was able to address 3 struggles that I have been having. 2 in particular, my relationship with money and my romantic relationships, or love, connection, which is one of the 6 human needs. I really love how Tony boils down like the 6 human needs. Want to hear them? They're pretty eye-opening, actually. Yeah, I don't have the best memory at the moment, so I'm sort of, well, let's just look at my notes here. But I have to be careful because his stuff is copyrighted, so I can't actually show you my notebook. So yeah, where are they? The 6 basic human needs. Oh, here we go. Our primal needs are certainty, you know, like that paycheck, or money streaming into your bank account faithfully every month. Uncertainty or variety, is number 2. Number 3, significance. Number 4, love connection, love/connection. Yeah, so humans need to feel connected with someone or something. And I have to say that I started van life in 2013, and I actually wanted very little to do with people, except for a very small group of friends that I met up with in the desert in the winter. So for about 4 years solid, I just needed solo time. I didn't really want any traveling companions, although I did have a few actually, but I really craved alone time. And I think that that was just time to shed layers and just find out who I was, like separating from the insanity of society and like dropping down and really feeling who I am. So I thought I would just be a hermit the rest of my life living out of the van. But by the 4th year, I was really craving connection, love and connection. And previously, I've got to be careful with my story. Previously, before this event, my previous story about why I wasn't in a loving romantic relationship with a woman, and I'm supposed to say this like a spoiled brat, was because I believed that I was attracted to unavailable women. No. So my new story, my new belief is that I am worthy of love, and I have seen people, men and women, that are drawn to me here in Slab City. So that totally just kind of erased that belief. And we went through these really intensive exercises yesterday. Like part of what Tony Robbins does is like this really intense immersive experience where you're using your body and you're like infusing old patterns. Like part of people get stuck in patterns. I'm sure just my saying that, you know what I'm talking about. Like there are patterns in your life that you're like, oh, if only I could just overcome this problem. I keep repeating the same thing over and over. And so that's what I've been doing for 50 years. And so, wow, we did the hard work of breaking patterns. Okay, so yeah, so I just went over the 4 primal needs of human beings. 2 spiritual needs are growth and contribution, giving back to society, and growth, like spiritual growth. Yeah, so those last 2 are needs of spirit. So yeah, I just kind of summarized day 1 and day 2 there. So and day 3, I guess. Yeah. So yesterday we had breakthroughs. We did breakthrough work for 3 limiting beliefs. Like for me, it was money, just believing that, what was my old belief? Wow. My old belief around money. And we're supposed to make fun of it like I demonstrated earlier. That I barely make enough money to survive. My new belief is money is attracted to me. Actually, I wrote it down, but it's different than that. But you get the idea. That was like really powerful, and I went through 3 different things: the romantic love, and then also the 3rd one, which really surprised me, which is really common. And we did breakout rooms with people where we so my 3rd one was I'm not enough. So the new belief is I ended up summarizing all 3 limiting beliefs to I'm more than enough, and I attract abundant money and love and connection in my life. Something like that. Yeah, it's very similar to that. So really quite powerful, and like we were feeling it in our bodies, and Tony was like screaming, like, you know, having us scream at the old beliefs and replacing them with our new beliefs. And like it really, so what we were doing is we were rewiring ourselves neurologically. It was, whoa, Never seen quite anything like this before. I've done other personal growth modalities before. There's one of the other ones which I would say is comparatively powerful. It's not as well known. It's with Clinton Calhoun, who is a wanderer. He's a leather tramper, and I think he's living in Europe, but he's developed a body of interesting teachings called possibility management, and they have workshops. So I've gone to those and have experienced some powerful breakthroughs. So an immersive community experience. But those tend to be in person. And they're not, are they? I guess they're about the same price as Tony Robbins. So Unleash the Power Within, at the time that I purchased it, was $497. Prices may change, you know, with inflation and whatnot. And then today, the final day, which I'm going to do a separate video about this because I'm really, really excited about this. I've been passionate about healthy living and eating from nature's table is what my friend, and he's a wellness speaker. Thank you. Hi, Billy Billups. Cool name. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so so like I was saying, today was our last day. So the topic for today was about eating healthy, and so let me get some better wording around that. So yeah, just health and vitality. So I started addressing my health issues, which started with my gut. I had terrible time with dairy and gluten starting in my early 30s. Actually, my late 20s. I think I was 26. I was, at the time, before I left my religious upbringing, I was a Christian school elementary teacher, and I was having daily issues with gas and bloating and really just miserable and constipated. And so we had a health and wellness teacher come and do seminars at our church. We had a church that was part of that the school was attached to. And the man was called Don Tolman. He's an amazing, remarkable, inspirational teacher, facilitator. So he taught about eating from nature's table, eliminating, like only eating whole raw foods, no preservatives, no enriched flours or sugar, just like it sounds like, eating from nature's table. You know, whole foods like leafy greens, fruits, sprouted grains, nuts, grains, seeds, legumes. We need that sprouting effect because it helps us digest. Getting plenty of sunshine every day, walking, drinking a half a gallon of water. So as teachers, we'd be walking around with a half a gallon of water every day, drinking. And I think I got a BPA free. Yes, I do. Billy Billups, thank you for asking. In the description, you'll see a link to my Ko-fi community, and you could use that. I think there's also a link to PayPal. So thank you. I appreciate that kind offer. You know, all donations go towards my continued work, which is doing full-time van life, and you know, whatever work I am doing here at Slab City goes towards fuel, upkeep of the van, so that I can continue doing videos and, you know, upgrading tech as I need it. So thank you. Yes, so whoa, yeah, I'm just blown away. Yes, I'm definitely changed, definitely transformed. Hi, Stacy. Yeah, I know the rattlesnakes are gonna start coming out. Aw, Absolutely. Wow. Raw ostrich. Such kind words. I appreciate that so much. Golly, you know, I'm starting to think maybe I should actually schedule the live so that folks know ahead of time. What I've been doing is, like, as inspiration hits, go live. And it looks like YouTube is doing a decent job notifying you folks, you good folks. So thank you for showing up live. So yes, Don Tolman, back in my 20s, he sold a product called Pulse. But really, Pulse was created from raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, and seeds, and he would grind it up, and he made these delicious foods in cans. And so I went on a 10-day Daniel's, Daniel from the Bible, a 10-day Daniel Whole Foods fast. Hi, Jesse Jones, welcome. And it changed my life. I started eating raw whole foods, meaning raw fruits and vegetables, nuts, grains, and seeds. Occasionally I would have tuna fish, but very rarely. I think I was eating eggs too. And I dropped like 50 pounds. I was like 109 pounds, trim, energetic. Like, I'd go to bed, I think I'd go to bed at pretty early, or like 9 o'clock at night, and then I'd get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, like just full of energy and life. And then I also started incorporating water fasting, and the longest that I water fasted was 9 days, which was pretty intense. I broke it on the 9th day. I wanted to try to do a 10-day water fast, but I just wasn't able to do it. There's some really great literature out there online. Paul Bragg is one. If you want to learn more about water fasting, be sure to check out Paul Bragg's work. And Don Tolman actually was the one that really got me into water fasting. So for 3 years, I did the raw food, whole food diet. So basically, Tony Robbins has this 10-day, same thing, raw whole foods, no preservatives, or preservatives that use whole foods, like lemon juice as a preservative. They were saying something about vinegar not being good, because I eat like pickles, which are preserved in vinegar. So I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna have to dig deeper in that. But I'm not eating the vinegar itself, like, but then the pickles are, I don't know, they're really sour from the vinegar. So anyway, yeah, I don't eat pickles that often, so I don't know what that's about. So research on. So I've decided I'm gonna streamline. I'm gonna do 10 steps for a healthy lifestyle, and I'm gonna share it with you good folks. And if maybe I'll do like a 10-day challenge with you, and you can join me if you so choose. So basically what I want to do is boil down what I learned from Tony's event, and incorporate some of the things I've learned over the years, because Don Tolman, he knows his stuff. You can find him on YouTube. He's really funny. He has a cowboy hat and a funny black mustache. He's a riot. He's very eccentric. I would love for him to come here to Slab City, because I think he would just fit in with us. So yes, I'm going to be thinking about how I can, share a 10-day health and wellness challenge. So evidently the 10-day challenge is supposed to prime you and get you into the habit of, doing healthy, wholesome habits that you carry with you throughout the rest of your life. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. So I'll do some live streaming about that. I already got the list together, but I want to start that series separately from today's live stream. Yeah, we did meditation today. I've done my own meditation work back in 2021. I started listening to Oprah Winfrey and Abraham Hicks, just searching for other teachings outside of religious worldviews, and I read part of the 𝐸𝐶 books, if you've ever heard of those. Those are mind-blowing. But I really resonated with those. So I started doing like 12-minute meditations. So I'm going to get back into doing that, a daily meditation practice to help center and connect with source energy. And so we did some meditation today that was really powerful. So yeah, I'm like entering into the world of personal growth and healthy lifestyle. So wow, we'll see where this journey takes us. I mean, you know, I've been like hunkering down over my computer for all these years, slaving away, writing curriculum, and my results have been well, I'm gonna change that. I just changed that story. See, I got it in my, wow, that was powerful what you just saw there. Like, I was almost about to share an old story about what I've been doing the last 12 years online. So I'm really excited to see what happens with my K through 12 online math and science courses, where I teach children to get out into nature and connect mathematics with the world around them, which is not what textbooks really do. They do a piss poor job, really. That's why kids ask, when are we ever going to use this? Yeah, good question. Smart, right? So, yeah. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me live. I invite you to join my Ko-fi community for as little as a one-time donation or ongoing monthly support. I have 3 tiers. Check it out. Link in the description at my Ko-fi community. Ko-fi. What is Ko-fi? It's the equivalent of Patreon. Yeah. But they don't take the fees from the creators like Patreon does. So boo for Patreon for doing that. So the creators get to keep most of the money, which, you know, creators need most of the money. So it's a very kind and good platform. I've already got a bunch of content up there that you can check out, and I do write personal notes. Wow, my sinuses are kind of bothering me from all the wind. That we have a windstorm today, so I might need to do a neti pot tonight. So sorry, I know that's disgusting. Depending on who you are, might have just grossed you out, and I'm sorry if it did. But we're all human, right? We all need to snuff our nose sometimes. Oh, I went into the hot spring today. There was a big break today during Tony Robbins' session. So some of my friends and I, we went to the hot spring. We had it to ourselves. Oh my goodness, it was so magical. Like, we were floating around, and in the middle of the Slab City hot spring, there's like, you can see the bubbles coming up from the earth, and I would like float out there and feel the bubbles tickling my back and my head, and it was just exquisite. And the weather was perfect. There was no wind, and the sun was bright and shining, and it was like, ah. And my 2 friends I was with, they were like, we were all just radiant. It was, wow. Yes. Oh, yeah, what a magical day. What a great time to be alive. And I am just so excited that you're with me on this journey, and great things to share with you in the future. And yeah, go ahead and hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.